Hi, my friends. My book for you today is actually an older story. This book is actually older than Mrs. Dugan. It was first published in 1964, so quite a few years ago. Um, and it's one of my favorite springtime books. It's not exactly about spring, but it's about a character that reminds me of spring because he is named after those little yellow flowers. They're actually weeds, but I love them that you see all over outside in the grass during the springtime. And if you've ever seen them and you pick them, if you rub them on your skin, they can turn it yellow. And they just make everything look so bright and happy. Does anybody know what a dandelion is? Yeah, well, he is named Dandelion because this character is a lion, and his mane kind of looks like a dandelion. So this book is called Dandelion. It's written by one of my favorite authors. His name is Don Freeman, and I always like to read this one in the spring. On a sunny Saturday morning, Dandelion woke up and stretched and yawned. And he hopped out of bed. After doing his daily exercises, Dandelion looked out the window. He blinked his eyes and said, I wonder if the mail has come. So he put on his sweater and he went outside to the mailbox. There was a letter, and it was written in fancy gold ink. Dear Dandelion, you are invited to my tea and taffy party on Saturday afternoon at 3:30. Come as you are. Sincerely, Jennifer Giraffe. Dandelion was very excited. Why, that's today, he said. It's a good thing I had planned to get a haircut. As soon as he had washed and dried the breakfast dishes and made his bed nice, he ran down the street to the barber shop. Lou Kangaroo had a chair waiting for him. First, he trimmed Dandelion's hair, and then he gave him a shampoo. And Dandelion thought he should have a manicure too. His nails done. When Lou Kangaroo had finished, Dandelion looked a little bit foolish. His mane was frizzy and fuzzy and completely unrulish. Maybe a wave would help, Lou suggested, showing a picture from the latest fashion magazine for lions. Dandelion agreed. This was exactly what he needed. So Lou went about curling his mane. He looked magnificent. But now Dandelion thought he really should wear something more elegant than a sweater to the party. This jacket is the very newest style, said Theodore the tailor, and it just fits you. All you need now is a cap and a cane. Happy Crane will be happy to help you. What a dapper dandy he had suddenly become. That means he looks super fancy. It's nearly 3:30, said Dandelion. I have just enough time to get something for my hostess. A bouquet of dandelions would be just great. He knew this tall door very well, having been here many times before. Dandelions. He rang the bell. Ding dong. And when Jennifer Giraffe opened the door, she looked very surprised. Yes, she said. What can I do for you? Why, I've come to your party, he answered. Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but you are not anyone I know, said Miss Giraffe. You must have come to the wrong address. Why doesn't she recognize him? And with this, she closed the door right in poor Dandelion's face. I'm Dandelion, he roared. You've made a mighty mistake. But it was no use knocking. The door stayed tightly shut. Dandelion began walking back and forth, and up and down the long block he paced. And as he paced, the sky grew dark, and then a sudden gust of wind sprang up and blew away his beautiful bouquet. And his snappy cap flew off. And to make matters worse, it began to rain in torrents. Dandelion dropped his cane and stood under the weeping willow tree. But the rain poured down through the branches. Dandelion was soon soaking wet, and his curls came unfurled. He took off his jacket and hung it on the willow branch. Luckily, he had kept on his sweater. At last, the rain stopped and the warm sunshine came beating down. Dandelion decided to sit on Jennifer Giraffe's front steps until his mane was dry. While he sat there waiting, he spied his dandelion flowers under the bottom step where they had been protected from the wind and the rain. He picked the dandelions and said, I think I'll try again. And he rang the bell. Ding dong! Well, if it isn't our friend Dandelion at last, said Jennifer Giraffe. We've been waiting for you for the past hour. I do hope you weren't caught in that awful cloudburst. Everyone at the party greeted him happily. Later on, when all her guests were enjoying tea and taffy, Jennifer Giraffe told Dandelion about the silly-looking lion who had come to her door earlier. Dandelion almost spilled his cup of tea and reared back laughing. Oh, that was me! I was that silly-looking lion. Miss Giraffe was so flustered she got herself all tangled up in her long pearl necklace. I do apologize for having closed the door on you, she said, blushing. I promise to never do such a thing again. And I promise I will never again try to turn myself into a stylish dandy, said Dandelion as he sipped his tea. From now on, I'll just always be plain old me. It was always best to just be yourself, right? I miss you all. Take care. Bye.